Hey, I'm the short Scottish guy, and welcome back to Zelda. Breath of the Wild. We're going off to the Temple of Time. Because that's where the old man told us to meet him. Because he said it's the place where all four of these intersect, which is here. I wonder what that's got to do with things. Ooh. Can I collect those? Well, hopefully my sneaking's decent enough to collect them. Okay, good. Can't remember what they might be useful for, but... Legend of Zelda, collect everything! Ooh, is that a sword? Oh! Hello. My first Korok. Only 899 to go. Oh, a abominable wall as well. I wonder what's over there. Ah. Well, that's better than a couple of my weapons. I don't like the arms. Oh no, I'm too close to that. Oh well, that works. Yay! More opal. Oh, what a hit. It wasn't prepared for me just kicking the head into the water. There we go. Get the item from this one. And then I'll sneak in because I can see a bokoblin. Okay, I really need to get the Sheikah gear as soon as I can. Because I am being too loud. Eh. Ooh, nice, 5 arrows. And I'm full of bows. A statue that we should pray at if we can. Which we can, because we've got the 4 spirit orbs. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears that you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me, what is it that you choose? I'm going to choose a heart container. Yes. Four hearts. Now I can do anything. It's old man. Come. No, he's not. I thought he was going to come paragliding in. The blessing of the goddess has made you much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly. There they are. Convenient ladders are convenient. No, there's nothing over there.
Well done there, young one.
Thank you.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
That's why the Guardians are evil.
From deep below Hyrule Castle, seize control of the Guardians and the divine beasts. Turn them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Thank you. And we get the Paraglider. So this is a storyline in which we failed. And we're almost dead, but went into the Shrine of Resurrection for 100 years. We must save Hyrule. What's this? Soldier's bow. Ah, I need room for that. There we go. Oh, let's just go here. So our next challenge is to get to Impa. Pretty sure there's a stable nearby. I'll find that before we end the episode. What's the point in this? Oh, there's an item. fire arrows, nice. And amber. That wasn't good. Okay. I've clearly lost all combat skill. There we go, got it back. Now, where is the nearest? Aha, we're fighting all the enemies now. There's moblins just there. Oh, missed. Come on, where's the critical hits? There's one. Oh, is that another shield? Can't say no to that. Oops, over the head. Nice. These guys ain't no challenge. Ooh, I'll probably just do that shrine then for the last bit of the episode. And dead. Where is that shrine? It's like right here. Farming hoe! Okay, got much better weapons now. And almost, well, didn't really almost die, but took a bit of damage that I shouldn't have. Need all of these that I can get just now. The wind guides me. This one should be easy enough. Whew, amber. What's the reason to go back the way though? Is there even a reason? Why is that even there? I don't really know if I can get to that. Oh, I did just. That was a close one. Soldier's Claymore. I've already got that. Got a Traveller's Claymore. Nah, Soldier's Claymore's better. Does the camera have to be facing it for me to open it? Apparently. Oh yeah, that's twice as good as the Traveller's. And that was a pretty easy shrine. Oh, that's a not very nice pose. And that's where we're going to end it for this episode. Next episode we're going to find the nearest stable that's along this bridge. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you've seen, like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. My socials will be in the description. And hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye.